Hey everybody, Plushie here to give you a very short rundown of the 29 million download campaign. Now, I'm pretty glad that they did it today instead of next Wednesday, so at the very least, we will probably get something else next Wednesday, so yay, because this is pretty lame if you want to, waste another week on this. But the raid up servant is Melusine, and she said something here. I don't understand what she said, but whatever. It's probably something about lollies. And then, as usual, we'll get the daily login bonus, and as usual, we get the same thing. I'm pretty sure we get the same thing every time, and the notable ones, of course, placed at the last couple of logins with a set of gold foes, a rare prism, a lore, and 30 quartz. So if you want one extra free multi, who doesn't want that, right? So remember to log in every single day for 10 days at the very least. And then we have the Mana Prism shop refresh as always. I guess it's not really a refresh, they just added a couple bonus items. We get the keys, we get the 5 extra tickets, we get the EXP, but notably this is sort of a carryover from this anniversary. They started adding faux paws and gold foes to Mana Prism shops, so they have done this here as well. So yeah, pick them up if you like min-maxing. And wow, I didn't even know this, but the only way you actually get to buy these gold foes and faux paws is you have to clear the prologue of Ordeal Call, which basically means you have to beat Lost Spell 7. And of course, they also added stuff into the Rare Prism shop. Those are not that exciting. I wouldn't really spend on it unless I am a whale and I have a bunch of Rare Prism. It's just the same thing, gold foes, faux paws, code removers, and frem points. Wow, Lamau. And then they added a new tab where they rerun old event CEs. So they have been rerunning these back in the day with 5 Rare Prism per copy, which is ludicrous. But then they started doing 1k Mana Prism per copy since this anniversary, so it's pretty good. And with this new tab, they not just compiled all of the old ones, they also added 7 new rerun CEs, which I feel like this means that we can look forward to even more frequently in the future. I really hope they rerun Ox King, for God's sake, please. Some notable ones, we got Holy Night Dinner, which is the Jolter Getting Drunk CE. It's a 50 MP starting charge, MP damage up, full attack stat, and 15% crit up, so it's a pretty good generic DPS CE. We also have Wandering Tales of Shanao, which is a min-turn CE that gives your team quick up on death, so the wearer dies and then gives your team like a 1-turn quick boost. It's pretty good at min turns, pretty bad in everything else. And then finally it has his rightful place, which is a 50 MP starting charge support CE that also gives you star per turn, and this works particularly well with Castoria. Essentially any support CE that has a 50 starting charge works pretty well with Castoria, and everything else here is pretty shit. So I'm just gonna bring up these 3, and obviously you can look through all of them on the wiki and whatnot, so I'm not going to elaborate. And then they added faux pas to the daily mission rewards. So usually you just get the mat tickets. Now you get 1 extra faux pas each day for 2 weeks. So that's 14 faux pas. If you like min-maxing, these are pretty rare. So remember to do them every day. And then the half AP campaign is EXP. It's not QP again. I really want QP, but they keep doing EXP. I don't know why. If you want to 120 stuff, of course, I recommend stocking those up in your second archive to full at all times and wait for super success rate up events. And then finally, they added a small quality of life update to the servant support filters. Now you can filter special CEs that boost your bonds, QPs, or drops. So we already have this for events, and now they're adding this to permanent content. So as you can see here, we have the Frem Point up, the Master EXP up, the Mystic Code EXP up, Bond up, QP up, or Drop up. The Drop up CEs are basically normal material drop up CEs from advancement quests, so it's pretty nice. It's nothing too crazy, but certainly quality of life is quality of life. I feel like people will start to rely on this pretty heavily if you want to filter out all the non-Mona Lisa, Bella Lisa guys from your writer list, right? So it's pretty useful. I like it. And then that's it. And then of course we look at the banner for a little bit. The banner is Barghest and Melusine, and if you don't have them, Barghest in particular is story lock, so she is not that common compared to other 4-stars. And interestingly, they added 3 perma 4-star CEs, and these are just going to be perma starting from now, appearing in all of your future roles, and none of them are too crazy. We get the first one, which is the alternative version of the Kuzuki one, so you get 3 turns worth of 30% arts up and 20% crit up at MLB, which is pretty explosive, but usually I feel like people use the old version of this just for arts looping, so this is probably a worse version of it. And then we have an alternative version of Art of Death. Art of Death was a CE I really like, and this is 20% anti-humanoid damage as well as 20% MP gain up. So for some solo units, this can be pretty good. So it is nice as a bonus, perma edition. And then finally, we get the extra version of the Jax Master from APOC CE. I don't remember its name, I'm sorry. And then at MLB, it permanently boosts the wearer's heal by 40%. Now, this is just a very shitty version of the Tamacat Halloween CE that boosts your heal by 75%, but some people can't get their hands on that one, so this is a pretty nice alternative if you can get this to MLB. And obviously, don't roll this banner for them to just get MLB, because these are permanent 4-star CEs. You will be so sick of looking at them just very soon, I'm sure. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. This is a very impromptu video. I just whipped out my microphone and recorded, and see you guys in the next one.